we're going to do a little, actually, let's move this. So we're going to use a blanket and a strap today. But moving those out of the way for just a moment. So we're going to come down onto the mat. And what I invite you to do here is a little rocking and rolling. And if that does not feel good to you, I'd like you to sit with your hands on your knees, with your feet in front of you, and move your spine around a bit. And just waking up. And you might do some of that and some rolling. Finding what feels good to you. Just waking up the body, the spine a bit. And then we're gonna find our blanket and rolling up the blanket to make a little bolster here. And we're gonna lay over the bolster. So the booty's gonna stay on the floor and the bolster is gonna support all the way up through the head. So head's not flopping back. And you can bring your arms out to the sides if you'd like, letting the heart open. You can have them down. You can kind of find, your angel wing expansion here. And if you would like, this might be a little early in the practice for those of you that have really tight hips, but you can bring the soles of your feet together and let the knees fall out to either side. If that doesn't feel good, just let the legs extend. And close your eyes here. And softening the belly. Feel your belly like this ocean with tides rolling in and out. With the inhale and the exhale. So see if this can feel like a fluid wave being received and then leaving the body. Each breath. You might even engage a little constriction at the back of your throat to create Ujjayi breath, which sounds like the ocean. It's audible, sounds like ocean waves. And then in your mind's eye, you can see these waves washing up onto the shore of your belly, through your pelvis. And then begin to explore that inner landscape. Maybe there's some rivers flowing into the ocean. Maybe there's some mountains or hills or plains. Maybe there's some certain types of trees or flowers. So going back into the Ujjayi breath, if you've cultivated that, and in your mind's eye, just explore what the landscape in your inner body looks like, feels like. Noticing if you can send some appreciation, some love, some deep respect for all that is held internally, honoring your meadows and oceans and hills and trees and rivers and forests and deserts. Two more breaths here. Nice. And then bringing your feet to the floor and walking them a little wider than hip width apart, and you might adjust your sacrum here. And then let your knees fall side to side, both knees to the right, both knees to the left. And just notice as you move really slowly how this shifts the inner landscape. And you might get curious how this inner landscape might be something you want to connect with more often, as a mirror for the outer landscape, how you're internalizing what is the outer experience. Bringing the knees back up to the center and then rolling over to one side and pressing your way up. And you can refold your blankets and we'll sit up on the blanket, and we're going to be in this kind of folded leg pose. So right leg is folded back and left is folded in, left foot against the right thigh maybe, or maybe you have them stretched further away. You can decide what feels best for you, or maybe something in between. Awesome. So we're going to inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And exhale, twisting to the left, bringing the arms down. Looking out over the left shoulder. Deep breath. And then keeping the right hand where it is on the left knee or leg, reaching the left arm up and over. So you're really going to hold on with that right hand pulling against the right arm as you lean over towards the right, reaching with this left arm, expansion through the left side body. Ooh, that might be kind of intense. Breathing into it here. Can you open your heart a little more towards the sky? And how does that change the stretch, the inner landscape? One more inhale. And as you exhale, bring that left hand back behind you. We're going to press down into the floor. Inhale, lifting the right arm up now, pressing the heart and belly forward, right arm coming back behind you. And if you would like, you can lift the hips up and lean back even more. Deep breath here. And then sitting back down. And we'll swing the arms around, staying low to the right. You can place a hand on your foot and your knee if you would like. And now see if you can lengthen your spine and look back over your right shoulder. One more inhale. And exhale. Unwind. And we'll come to the other side with the legs. So taking a little stretch in between if you need, or finding how you can gently settle in on this other side. You might notice some different sensation here. How you would like to position your legs. Beautiful. See if you can sit evenly on your sit bones, arms by your sides. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. And as you exhale, we're going to twist to the right, looking out over the right shoulder. Notice what is shifting in your inner landscape here. Keeping the left hand where it is. Inhale, reaching the right arm up and over. So we're going to stretch through the right side body. Just noticing what the sensation that arrives is here. You might rotate your heart up towards the sky. Keep breathing, jaw soft, maybe a little smile. One more inhale. And as you exhale, we're going to bring this right hand down, placing it on the floor and leaning back into it. Inhale, lifting left arm up and pressing it back a bit, perhaps pressing out through the belly and the heart. And if you would like, you can lift your hips up and lean back even more, expanding out, ta-da, like the daffodils coming up. It's springtime. One more inhale and exhale. Sitting down, and we're going to bring that arm down and sweeping the arms around, coming to twisting to the left side, hand on the foot, hand on the leg, and lengthen the spine here, really sitting up nice and tall, and then looking out over the left shoulder. One more inhale. Exhale, unwind. Yay. Placing the feet on the floor in front of you, leaning back into the hands, and let the knees drop side to side. Massaging out the hips. All right, from here we'll come to hands and knees. And feel free to put your blanket underneath your knees if you would like. Hands underneath the shoulders, fingers spread really wide, activating the hands, pressing down through the base of the index finger and the thumb. Knees a little wider than the hips or right under them. Take an inhale here. Exhale, round the spine, gazing towards your belly button. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, let the motion slide up the spine, belly drops, head lift. Exhale, rounding back. Inhale, lifting. 2 more times with your breath. And then coming to a cow pose, curl the toes under, press back to a down dog, walking out your dog, stretching through the backs of the legs, melting the heart towards the toes. And then finding stillness for a breath here. And then widening the hands, bringing the hands as wide as the mat. And we're going to bend the elbows out to the side. The head's going to come down towards the mat and then press back up. So this is like a down dog push up. There's 3, 4, 5. Last one. 6. Beautiful. Bringing the hands back. Shoulder width apart. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. And then dropping the hips, floating the legs if you'd like, or letting them rest on the floor. Shoulders moving away from the ears, pressing them down. Engage the core. Inhale, press back to a down dog. Exhale here. Inhale, look up past your hands and little baby step by little baby step, or you can jump, walk all the way up to your hands, and then hang in a forward fold, shaking the head around. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Relaxing the neck and shoulders. Knees are soft. Feeling this shape here. And what is your awareness with the inner landscape too? Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to do a little flow here. I'm going to move my blanket out. We're going to do a little energizing flow. It's kapha season. So we're going to, in between our flows, we're going to do a little standing sequence here. So I'm going to teach that to you now. We'll do a round of it, and then we'll go into our flow. So we're going to interlace the hands behind the head, standing up here, and we're going to cross alternate elbow and knee. So right elbow, left knee. Left elbow, right knee. Okay, so let's do 2 more of these. 1, sorry, on each side. Awesome. And then we're going to bring the feet wider, and we're going to squat down, keep hands behind the head, and we're going to bring elbow and knee together. on the same side. So we'll do 6 of these all together. Here's 4, 5, 6, and then we're gonna do 10 jumping jacks. So if you don't want to jump, you can move your arms and one leg at a time goes out to the side, toe touch, okay? Otherwise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay, so that's our little sequence. Maybe you already feel warm. Coming to the top of your mat, finding your Tadasana pose, hands to the heart, soft knees, relaxed shoulders. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Exhale down, place the hands, step the right foot back behind you. High or low lunge. Find your balance here. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Feel free to drop that back knee. Remember, in lunges, we do not shift the heel to the floor on the back leg, okay? That creates a different pose. That's a warrior. So finding your balance here. Finding some stillness. Inhale, reaching up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Exhale here. Inhale forward to a plank pose. You can drop your knee if you'd like. And if you're still lifted, you can do that hip drop, or you can lower down into chaturanga and then press up. Floating legs or drop legs, whatever works for you. Shoulders away from the ears. Feel that ocean in your belly pulling in as you press back to a down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat. And you might take a little shorter stance than you're used to. Here, keep that back leg lifted. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And we're going to do a step through. So balancing here, bringing the arms down, knee lifts up. And then stepping back again, arms lift. And pulling forward. Inhale as you go back. Exhale, pulling in. 2 more. Beautiful. Stepping back, lifting the arms up, maybe a little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold, soft knees. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, standing all the way up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. So we'll do our little sequence we just learned. We're building some warmth. Breath is speeding up. Blood is moving. No stagnation for us in kapha season. Hands clasped behind the head. Here we go. Cross knee and elbow. We're going to do 6 of these all together. Here's 4. Oh, sorry, 5 and then 6. Awesome. So now we're going to squat down. Try to keep the heart lifted. And then same side, elbow and knee together. Squat down. There's 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then releasing and jumping jacks 10 or toe touches out to the sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yay! Come back to the top of your mat. We're going to do that same sequence on the other side that we just did. Palms to the heart. Take a moment. Reestablish your grounding here. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale down, place the hands. Step left foot back behind you, high or low lunge. Finding your balance, feel free to drop that back knee if you're not stable, being on the ball of the back foot. Feel yourself grounding and settling here. Recognizing both the movement available and the stability available in your inner landscape. Inhale, little back bend. Exhale, touch the mat. Inhale, step back to a down dog. Breathing here, and you might bring your hands wide on the mat. We'll do 5 of those push-ups. So bending the elbows out to the side, pushing up. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5. Bringing the hands back in. Inhale, pulling forward to a plank pose. Choose your own adventure here. You can drop your hips, you can drop your knees, you can do chaturanga. We're going to meet up in some version of cobra or up dog. Feeling the expansion through the belly, shoulders away from the ears. And feel that tide coming in into your belly and press back. Down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through top of the mat, maybe not quite as far as you're used to going. Inhale, coming up, keeping that back knee lifted. We're going to pull forward, gentle, slowly balancing. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, pulling forward. Inhale, stepping back. You got this. Inhale. Exhale, coming forward. 2 more. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, pulling forward. Last one. And stepping back. A little back bend, maybe. And then coming down, touch the mat. Inhale, step forward, top of the mat. Exhale, hang forward, fold, shake your head around. Yes, yes, yes. No, no, no. Sweeping the arms out and up, standing all the way up here. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, breathe and notice. And finding your strap, then we're going to come down onto our backs on the mat. Take your time to get there, especially if your heart rate is really elevated right now. Good job, y'all. I hope you feel a little warmer, a little activated, ready for the day, energized. We're going to loop the strap around the ball of the left foot today to start with, extending the toes back towards the body. If it feels available to you to also extend the right leg, you can do that. Whichever legs are extended, flex those feet. We're going to invite the toes in towards the head. And feel your body softening here. I'm placing my right hand on my right hip here just to keep it grounded down, kind of the top of the hip here. So we're going to keep that staying where it is as we open the leg out to the left. So take some awareness in the hips here to keep that right hip from popping up off the floor. Nice opening through the inner thigh. And then inhale, bringing the leg up, switching the straps over into the right hand and coming into a twist. The right leg can now relax. The left leg stretching out, maybe feeling those toes moving up towards your head. Stretching the left arm out from the shoulder, and let's take 2 letting go breaths here. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. And with your next inhale, unwind, come back, and release the strap. We'll switch the strap to the ball of the right foot here, extending it up, extending left leg if that's comfortable, inviting the toes towards your head. Left hand to the top of the left hip, or the front of the left hip, however you imagine that. And getting a nice stretch through the back of the leg. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, open the leg out to the side, keeping that left hip grounded down, still pressing out through the right leg. Maybe you're connecting with some aspects of the inner landscape. Inhale, bring the leg up, switch the straps into the left hand, stretching right arm out from the shoulder and twisting. The left leg can relax and right toes still moving up towards the head, extending out through the right leg. Feeling into the yumminess of this twist, and let's take 2 letting go breaths. Lovely. Unwind, release the strap, set it to the side. Realign the spine, hug the knees into the chest. You might rock a little side to side here. And then letting the knees come away from each other, reach through the inside of the knees, grabbing onto the outside of the feet or the ankles for happy baby pose. Rocking side to side here. If there's any final poses you would like to find before coming to Shavasana, feel free. Otherwise, stretching out long on your back, setting yourself up well, perhaps using your blanket under your head or your knees. And rest with your palms up or palms down, softening the jaw. And coming back to the belly, washing the breath onto the shores of the inner landscape that you are able to envision in your mind's eye. Feel the ease of the ebb and the flow. Bringing your awareness back to the surface of your body. Begin to deepen your breath. And wiggle your fingers and toes. And as you're ready, bend one knee and then the other, placing your feet on the floor. And come to rest over on your right side. Taking a breath here and keeping your eyes closed and your attention internal. Gently press your way up to find a seat. And sitting with your eyes closed, allow these words by Michael Stone to wash over you. This is from his book called Awake in the World. Our body is a living landscape, and our mind is part of this landscape, with a continuity extending in every direction. If we all share in the ebb and flow of causality or karma, our actions of body, speech, and mind become our most creative expression of interconnectedness. The search for meaning in life and the search for a way to be fully alive in life are inseparable. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. And take a deep breath of gratitude, sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. All the parts of the inner landscape. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.